Episode 5. We have made it to episode 5, which means we have officially set the record for the most amount of podcast episodes done in Elmira, New York, on the lower level floor of this building.
Or out of our graduating class.
Out of our... Oh.
Yeah, I thought that's where you were going with it.
Well, yeah, but we did that with episode 4.
That's true.
And I feel like we should have mentioned it there.
Yeah, we did that with 3, technically.
No, they released 3.
We did 0, 1, and 2.
Oh.
They did 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, so we should have... Oh, yeah. Why did we start with... Oh, no. It was supposed to be 1.
For our listeners in the car, episode 0 doesn't exist.
Yeah. You guys don't get episode 0. You have to actually go on YouTube.
It's an inside joke.
You have to go to YouTube to watch... So, wait, there's going to be no audio of 0?
No, it won't be streamable.
Okay.
It's just... That was just a little rough start. As our...
Rough week?
Yeah.
Rough week?
What are you talking about? What's that?
Gotta allow yourself to... And we've been saying this throughout the whole process. Allow yourself to suck. So, I mean, we got the Blue Yeti. I mean, half the wall isn't even finished up with foam, you know? We still... At this point, I just want to make it as much as this to complete it. Because obviously it stays up, except for that one, but I mean...
Yeah, no, it's exactly...
So just for aesthetic purposes, except for these two are... These 3. This one needs to be alternated.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm liking the drip. And we got this. We don't have the cable to...
For people who can't see this is just another mic that we got and
we're
soon to use once all the equipment comes through.
Yeah, we don't have the
XLR input.
We don't have the other part that connects to this thingy.
Mm-hmm.
So for now, we're gonna use this thingy,
which plugs into a laptop.
Which does plug into a laptop quite nicely
via USB, way more convenient.
Yes. Now, as you may or may not have noticed, we don't have a set plan for today, but that's okay because. A while back, I had plans for a series that I was going to do on Pun Intended. I don't know if I ever told you about it. It's called Rapid Fire.
I don't recognize it.
I never told you about Rapid Fire because an episode never aired. But what was going to happen was it was going to be, admittedly, a lot like the interviews that you do with you interview artists.
Right.
It's the same process, but obviously, 1, it's not filmed as well. And 2, there's 50 questions instead of 5. And they get progressively weirder and weirder as you go along. They start out really simple, and then they just get really weird and sometimes really deep, and then they go back to simple, and then they go back to deep. And honestly, I don't even know if I want to say I've given up on it yet, because I still think it'd be a really fun concept. But I mean, now that we can just kind of interview people on the podcast,
right?
I feel like it's no longer necessary.
Do you know what you're basically describing, though?
What?
Have you seen the video? They do it for all celebrities. If I remember correctly, I think the company started with a V. I think it might be Vogue. But they interview celebrity and they'll walk through their house or something. Have you seen any of these videos?
No.
They did it with Kylie Jenner. And they ask weird questions sometimes. Now, not camera angles, but 75 questions and...
Yeah.
While she's making a milkshake or something in the house, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But the reason I knew what it was is because I think a Vine went viral when they said, Kylie, the interviewer while he's behind the camera following her, he goes, Kylie, what's your spirit animal? And he was like, or Kendall or something. He was like, Tupac. She said Tupac. Or something for no reason. It was really weird. But that's for what you're talking about reminds me of.
Yeah, and the name implies that, I mean, I'm not giving you a lot of time to answer the question. I'm not giving you a lot of time to think about the question.
Oh.
Because I want to know your first instinct. What's the first thing you think of when you hear this question? So I'm just gonna throw some of these out because I made a list. I made up 50, and I was gonna change them up every episode. The first 5 would probably stay the same. Mm-hmm. But for every person, I would the questions would never stay the same. But. And I'm I hope I don't have to ask questions the whole episode. Hopefully this just gives us a head start, and then we can kind of just carry ourselves to the end.
Yeah.
But
so you're gonna ask me these?
Yeah, no, and then I'll give my thoughts on them too.
Okay.
So the first one was your name, then your age, and your height, which you're 6'2".
That's what I tell people.
You're
I've been finding out recently, and that's exactly how it sounds, that I'm 6'1".
Oh.
But I prefer it to be an even
poor
number.
You.
There's
you.
a couple fractions after the 1 though. I should be able to round
6'1" and like 4/19.
Yeah. I should be able to round to the nearest even number.
That's fair.
So on the record, I think my license says 6'2".
Your license says 6'2"?
I think so.
If your license says 6'2", then you're 6'2".
Right, and I don't think
who cares about the that's the law. You're legally
6'1".
You're legally 6'1". That's okay.
Once you hit 6 feet, you really don't have much to worry about.
I'm legally 5'11", but I tell people I'm 6 foot. Except for
I would see, and I would too.
Except for everyone that watches this podcast, they know I'm 5'11". But yeah, number 3 is height, then your occupation, and then how many brothers and sisters do you have? What month were you born in? What's your favorite food? What's your favorite drink? What's your favorite pun intended video? What time did you wake up this morning?
Oh, that's a good one. Are you
that's number 9. Yeah. What time? That's the 10th one.
I don't know. I think it was 10:30.
10:30.
I had an allergy attack last night and took sleeping pills. So.
Oh.
Yeah. I just had a night. The way I treat it is because Allegra and Claritin, Zyrtec, none of them work, so I just make myself pass out. Sometimes I wake up and I feel better, and I did today. So.
You want to know? I don't know if I've ever told you this before.
Go ahead.
But I'm not an insomniac. But sometimes, every once in a while, and it'll probably happen tonight because I'm talking about it.
Really? Yeah.
I think too hard about what sleeping is. And then I get scared to fall asleep.
Well, you're legally dead or something.
Yeah, when you you don't know what time you fall asleep.
Well, you don't remember.
You don't you don't know it. You don't remember when you fall asleep.
Right.
And then just suddenly you're in a weird dream state, or you're just dead, and then you just open your eyes and. That freaks me out. I would like to know the exact moment. If I could have it my way, I'd like to know the exact moment that I would dozed off.
Well, I mean, you could really just record yourself if you really wanted to know.
Have
you seen those things that people record
know?
Themselves while they fall asleep and they
Is there something you can look at to see oh, he's out?
Because I don't know about that.
Because I'm laying down, I'm closing my eyes, I look like I'm asleep.
Right.
But I'm still physically awake.
Have you seen those apps where they'll record you while you fall asleep and
they'll track you
I've
farted,
seen people
you farted at 2 a.m.
Yeah, well there's stuff like that, but people my cousin posted it on his story and he was I don't know, peach ice cream. Peach ice cream. Deadass. And now I was just so random and funny because it's I don't know, and I would love to get. I think I tried looking for an app and I didn't really trust any of them.
Dude, we had this dynamic going where I'd wake up in my dorm and you'd be like, guess what you said last night?
Oh, I completely forgot you talk.
Yeah, I talk in my sleep. I sleep talk. I've been told
you definitely should get that app then.
I've been told that I've slept prayed. I've been told that I have said a prayer in my sleep.
If that's not devotion, I don't know what is.
I don't think it was.
You can actually say you pray in your sleep.
I don't think it was actually intelligible words, but it was probably oh dear God, something dumb like that. And I don't even know if I just thought it was funny.
That's great.
Yeah. I think usually it's just loud grunts
That counts. God knows what you're saying.
No, that's what you tell me that I.
Oh. Well, yeah.
That I never said an intelligible word, right? I feel you'd remember if I did.
I don't know. I don't remember much. I think you said, if you did say something, it was just basic words, maybe a greeting or something.
Screw you, James.
Might have been.
Dude, when I was first told that I slept talk, I got really scared.
Was I the first one to tell you?
No, you were not.
Okay.
But I was really scared because for some reason I had this irrational fear that I was just spilling my deepest, darkest secrets while I was asleep, and no one told me because they were my deepest, darkest secrets.
Oh my God, that's actually a reasonable fear. That's not even irrational.
I feel if I fall asleep and enter my dream state, that's the deepest back recesses of my brain, right, where all the dark stuff is, and if I'm just sleeping, I'm just like it's just like all just coming out. Like I don't know.
That's reasonable to worry about.
Yeah,
the more you just unlocked a new fear for me.
The more people have told me, I mean, in to kind of water that down, the more people have told me about their experiences with me sleep talking, the more I realize I really just grunt and just like say maybe like one intelligible word. Mm-hmm. So I really don't think I'm like reciting my diary in my sleep. So I think, I mean, maybe for someone it's a problem, but probably not for me. I think I'm good.
No, yeah, you'd be good.
I still think it's, at least I don't, if I slept walk, I would be terrified. I've
heard stories about my uncle when he was a kid. He walked out naked in the winter. He walked out of the house naked. Like, that's something to worry about.
Did he sleep naked, or did he take his clothes off in his sleep?
Know. This is an old
This
guy.
is a question that I want the answer to.
We're talking about like the 1960s or something.
There is no like good answer, but I have to know which one.
Either way,
either your uncle was sleeping naked, or he took off his clothes in his sleep.
It is weird to do that.
Either way,
in the winter. Now that I think about it, but the main concern is not his clothing, but
no, it's not.
You get hit by a car.
Oh yeah,
because you're not supposed to be disturbed while you're sleepwalking. People say that.
I think that's a myth. I think that's a myth. I could be wrong.
Right.
Don't sue me.
I don't think anyone will sue you.
Probably not. That might be just like a wives' tale or something like that. Yeah. I don't like what could happen if you interrupt someone in sleep.
Well, that's the thing though. It's like they're okay. Imagine if you woke up and someone was next to you and you were washing your hands. I feel like it'd be like too much at once. I'm not really saying overstimulation, but you'd be frightened at how you got there. Yeah. All you do remember reading through your phone. Yeah. So all of a sudden you're awake doing all this stuff. I can imagine you'd be kind of freaked out.
Oh yeah.
But you put your safety.
Yeah, like that's but I mean, you're worried about that person like freaking out, maybe like hitting you or something. Like, is it gonna do any like physical harm to the person sleepwalking?
I don't know.
Because like if it's either I wake this guy up and he's startled and maybe he has like a stomach ache, or he walks out and gets hit by a car.
Right, you put your safety over it. I guess.
I guess I'm gonna have to conduct some risk assessment. Is all.
Yeah. Well,
I've never dealt with a sleepwalker though. I don't know what I'd do. I'd assume that they're awake. Honestly.
Right. My sister did, but I never witnessed it, and it was just like walking through the house sort of stuff. Nothing like bad.
Oh, okay.
Because it's sleepwalking, right? You'd be more concerned if you were
running.
Cutting food,
sleep shopping.
Yeah. Like that's the if you're just taking a tour, that's fine. Just don't open any doors, I guess.
Yeah, sleep open, sleep, lockpick.
Yeah,
sleep.
It's concerning.
Yeah.
What time did you wake up, Micah?
8:30.
You know that for sure. You set an alarm.
No, I didn't set an alarm. I didn't want to wake up. I wanted to wake up later. I wanted to sleep in, but I mean, I just woke up at 8:30 and I'm up.
Good. What time did you go to bed?
I went to bed about probably around 11. Like I got home late from the wedding and I was pretty exhausted, so I just went straight to bed. And probably what was this at? I woke up and felt pretty good, so I'm guessing I woke up at the end of one of my REM cycles, one of the 4 sleep cycles. So. Right. I think I was entering. I can't remember. I can't. I don't even want to feel like doing the math right now. But I woke up. I felt pretty good, and I was like, "Well, I mean, maybe I can get up and see today." And I just looked at memes for about an hour.
You seized it in your own way.
Yeah.
I mean, you made yourself.
I had nothing to do. It was Sunday. I didn't have much to do.
Right. Do you get the Sunday comics? Does your family get those?
No, not anymore.
Yeah, I used to only get them because my grandfather, before he passed, he'd give us his. But my little sister Karis found, they were going to get newspaper to burn for the bonfire, and they found one from the week after Trump won the election. They were they were all like drawings of Trump.
Yeah.
And it was so weird to look at because I've never seen something like 5 years irrelevant out of nowhere. But Yeah, it was like jokes about his hair and stuff like that. Like, yeah, just the stuff that can make kids laugh, I guess.
Yeah, no, we used to get the paper sent to us, and then we stopped it, probably because no one read the paper, probably. Mm-hmm. But then, like, we would go to my grandma's. Went to my grandma's house for like dinner or Christmas or something like that, and the funnies would be there. So I'd be like 13, we'd go to my grandma's house, and I would just like read all the funnies.
The funnies.
The funnies. That's what you call them.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, the funnies. Or the comics. I mean,
I know them as Sunday comics.
The Sunday comics. Yeah, but I
just never heard them called.
They're all week long. There's comics on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
They're just not like, they're not called.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I thought they were only on Sundays.
So there's, if you ever read through like a compilation book of comics.
Okay.
So there's like big 8-panel ones that are colored in, the big colored ones. Mm-hmm. Those are Sundays, and then there's like a daily comic strip. So there's a strip, and usually 4 panels, or 3 panels, or one. Usually it takes up like a rectangular space, and it's not colored.
Right.
So those are like less recognizable and probably less funny because it's just they're like you've got Charlie Brown and Dilbert and Garfield, and it just goes down, down, down all the way. And so, yeah, it's every day. And then Sunday, it would be like its own paper. It'd be at the funnies. And, it's a big 8-9 panels. Like, takes a lot of space, nice and colored.
That's how I knew it,
yeah. So.
How did we get on that?
I don't know. That was from the time you woke up this morning. Memes.
Yeah.
Funnies. Funny.
Yeah.
You made yourself laugh. Funnies. Newspaper.
Yeah. We came back.
And then we went, what are you most well known for?
Well, to who? Like my school reputation or my internet reputation? Or...
I will not elaborate.
Okay.
I refuse.
For school, you and I told people what was for lunch. And the internet, I remember, do you know who... I want to make sure this is the right answer. Yeah, I think so. You know Meek on Mars? He was like an old Viner.
Yes.
Yeah, I quoted one of his tweets, and he quoted me back. And all these people on Twitter started coming at me. They found my pinned tweet from my website. Mm-hmm. Oh, photography isn't your thing. Blah, blah, blah. All these people started attacking me out of nowhere. So we're talking about random internet people. That'd be mine.
Yeah. I think at this point in my life, and I could answer a lot of things right now. Mm-hmm. I think at this stage of my life, I think I'm most well known for, pun intended, at this point, or just in general making YouTube videos. I think a lot of people know there's a few people that know everything about me, and then there's a lot of people that know 1 or 2 things about me, and that might be, oh, you're the wrestling referee guy. Or, oh, hey, you were my camp counselor. Or, hey, you did magic tricks.
Oh, yeah.
But I think, the majority of the people know, hey, you make YouTube videos.
Right.
I saw your pun intended or something like that. So, I'd probably say that.
Yeah, that's a pretty good answer.
The next question, what are you least well known for? It's a weird question, right?
Anything I do that no one knows about, I guess, so...
What are you least well known for? That you would consider a part of your identity.
Okay. This is just the first thing that came into my head. When you... Oh, shoot. No, but you're left-handed.
Yes.
Okay. You're not ambidextrous in any way? You're just pretty much fully left-handed?
Hot take. I don't think anyone's ambidextrous.
I do remember that being your position. Okay.
But no,
when
I'm not
you're left-handed... Okay, so let's say you got a 2-liter in front of you.
A 2-liter?
Which hand do you use to hold it, and which hand do you use to twist it? He's getting another drink because he cannot imagine himself.
I can't envision myself doing it, so I have to...
Well, there's a bottle on top of the fridge right there.
Too late. I'm already committed.
Okay, well, that's for... This is for a different video, but okay.
This is just what happened. This just happened, and I didn't think.
So you use your right hand to twist it and your left hand to hold it, despite the fact that you are left-handed.
Yes, that is exactly what it looks like.
The reason I'm asking this because I always thought
talking. I'm gonna put this back.
Yeah. I always thought I was weird for holding the bottle with I'm right-handed, holding the bottle with my right hand and twisting it with my left. I felt like I always did that wrong.
So you feel like you should be twisting the cap with your dominant hand.
Right.
Okay.
But I never do. I don't know if it's the way it twists, and I think it's because if you do it with your left hand, you put it back. For right-handed people listening, anyways, you get a full almost 360 when you're twisting. But I feel like if I did this, I can only bend it like 180 degrees, or not bend it, but twist. Mm-hmm. So I'm wondering if that's why. But anyways, to answer your question, I thought that was something weird about me that I don't think anyone knew.
Okay.
But now it's starting to look like it's more normal. So I don't know. What about you?
What am I least well known for that I would...
Yeah.
But would you consider that a part of your identity that you...
Not now.
Okay.
But I can't think of anything.
All right.
I'll get back to you if I can. What about you?
The absolute weirdest thing that I can think of that I would not consider a part of my identity at all is...
That you would consider a part of your identity.
That I would consider...
Yeah.
Well, you didn't follow that rule, so...
Whatever. Okay, fair.
That I would consider a part of my identity?
Yeah.
Probably wrestling. At this point, at this stage in my life, I think so.
This is something that people don't... You are
It's least well known. That's not necessarily saying it's something people don't know.
You're in front of hundreds of people, though, Micah.
Yeah, but like if I could describe myself in like 5 words, like if I'm like thinking of like the 5 things that probably would describe, I mean, athletics, Christianity, magic tricks, YouTube, math,
Wegmans, math.
We have Wegmans. Oh yeah, Wegmans. Actually, I very well could have substituted YouTube for Wegmans.
I was gonna say,
a lot of people know me that
you're low key sponsoring right now.
A lot of people know me solely off the fact that I work at Wegmans, and I find it very weird. But I mean, I don't know. It's a toss up between magic tricks and wrestling, because like
both of them you've done in front of.
Both of them were things that I kind of left behind in high school, but I still carried remnants of them with me. Like I'm still like I learned a magic trick yesterday, like a card trick. Like it's a hobby that I enjoy. Like wrestling is something I like to watch. Mm-hmm. I referee it, but I'm not an athlete in it anymore. So only people that like I went to high school with would remember me that way.
Right.
And the only people that remember me as a wrestling referee are people that I wrestled with, or like older folks who may have seen me on the mat, and like other wrestling referees that may have mentored me.
Yeah.
So maybe I should be more specific. The fact that I'm a wrestling referee is something that is not well known, but I would still consider something that's important to me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good.
As far as just absolutely completely out of left field, I'll get back to you. I'll have to think about that.
Right.
But because like I had to think of something really wild. Maybe. No. I'd like to have a good answer for that, so we'll go back.
We'll save it.
I'm liking revisiting these actually.
I like it.
How much money is in your wallet right now?
$67.
$67.
If we're talking about cash.
Yeah. Rough estimate, I think. Actually, probably close to like $400 in cash. Yeah. Favorite season of the year?
Oh, easily autumn.
Autumn?
Yeah.
I'd agree with you.
Yeah.
For me, it's a toss-up between autumn and summer. I think right now, I'm probably favoring autumn. But then I'll hit autumn, and I'll probably favor summer. But like...
The colors, the weather, everything's great. I really can't find any flaw in autumn.
That's true. I mean...
It's hard.
It is hard to find a...
I get to wear my jackets. I love my jackets.
Autumn is when the drip comes out, for me at least.
No. I think it's for everyone.
For a lot of people.
You can just rock a nice jacket.
Yeah.
October, September, November if it's a little thicker maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I think November is when autumn starts to get old for me. But September and October, oh yeah.
And they can still even be, kind of hot too.
Yeah, and there would be like nice warm days.
Yeah.
Like I think... Because like when you hit summertime, and of course I love summertime, but obviously it's not perfect. Summertime it's either hot, it's either a nice sunny day, or it's really hot. But with autumn, it's either a nice sunny day or it's cool.
Right.
And both are good.
Yeah. Got some.
And then you get to winter, it's either cool or really cold.
Right.
And one of them isn't that great.
Yeah.
And then you get to spring, which I don't know. I've never messed with spring ever.
The trees still are kind of shitty. There's too much water everywhere.
I have never liked spring. Like I can confidently say I don't like spring. I don't know what it is.
I wouldn't go that far.
But I don't know.
You like Easter, you know. It's got its moments. It really does.
Easter has its religious significance, of course, but just like as a holiday, I mean, Easter's not amazing.
Are you not getting a basket anymore?
No, we don't.
This is coming from someone who stopped getting a basket.
There's no Easter egg hunt. I mean, we don't get no candy. I mean,
I guess I haven't grown up yet, but
I mean, let me reiterate: big religious significance, important holiday, means a lot.
But
there aren't any presents. Not that there needs to be presents.
Are you not getting any free candy on Easter?
No, I get no free candy on Easter.
You blow my mind.
Listen, I'm really not trying to like pick at any strings right now. I'm just saying when it hits April, I'm not thinking, wow, Easter's in 16 days. Like, I'm just not.
Okay, St. Patrick's Day.
I never vibe with St. Patrick's Day. I just don't get it. I think it's like if you love St. Patrick's Day, that's awesome. But like, what do you do?
I'm just saying.
What do you like? Do you just get drunk?
I haven't gotten drunk. The vibe. As I said, spring has its moments. It's got moments.
Yeah, I think spring.
I wouldn't go out to say and just, I don't like it. I think I could say I don't like it.
I think spring is severely lacking in. I think spring is the worst season for holidays. 4th of July.
4th of July is
the fact that the summer has 4th of July means that it beats spring. For me personally, that's all.
You like cookouts more than anything that happens.
Dude, 4th of July is iconic, man.
It's all right.
4th of July. You're telling me you're looking forward to St. Patrick's Day than you are the 4th of July?
St. Patrick's Day, Easter.
What else?
We're talking about March through June.
Yeah.
So May. So Memorial Day stuff. The first really warm day when you get out.
The summer solstice doesn't count. You don't celebrate.
I can count whatever I want. We're talking about things I like about it.
You don't celebrate the summer solstice.
You don't know what I do.
First of all,
you don't know what I do.
The summer solstice, if anything, it would go to summer because it's the summer solstice.
No, you
get the winter solstice.
I said the first warm day. That's all I said. I never said anything about a solstice.
Okay, well, the first warm day is not a national holiday, so you don't get it.
We are talking about the things I enjoy about spring. We are not. Oh, I guess it kind of looked
if like we're ranking...
I guess we looked like we were naming holidays in spring. I understand that. But no, it's got its moments.
Like, go ahead and finish up.
That's it.
Okay, so now I'm kind of interested in what I like. So as far as the season with the worst holidays, not necessarily national holidays, but not summer solstice.
Winter, I feel like, would be the worst.
Winter is Christmas.
Okay.
That's easily number one, maybe.
Listen, it's my favorite holiday, but that's it. You know what I mean?
It might be it, but I would argue that that's a lot of a bet.
I guess it carries it.
It's at least number 2.
It carries it.
Yeah, I mean, what's wrong with that? I think it's.
I feel like you'd want more to it.
Okay, I think it's up against some stiff competition. Which is, spring is last, because it has St. Patrick's Day and Easter, and I can't think of anything else. And it has Memorial Day, which is, it might beat summer. Is there anything besides the 4th of July?
August, late.
There's nothing in August. August is, like, pretty barren.
Yeah.
And July,
there isn't anything in August, is there?
And summer also gets like the first 20 days of September, but I think there's there's
Labor.
They get Labor Day. So which one would we rather have?
You know
the
what?
4th of July and Labor Day on one end.
They all balance out.
We got the 4th of July and Labor Day on one end. I would consider the most important ones, and on this side we got St. Patty's Day, Easter, and Memorial Day. If I put a gun to your head right now, I was like, which one's better? Which one would you rather have?
I don't like picking between them.
You don't like it?
I don't even want to answer.
All right. Spring and summer, we're going to put them in a tie for last.
Yeah.
Okay.
But honestly, because
now
I retract my statement about winter because, as you said, Christmas is in it. So,
yes.
And it carries it's pretty much got the same weight as the others. I think they all balance out. As far as holidays go, they're all great.
Wait, what's the first day of spring?
March 20th or 21st.
So, St. Patrick's Day is in winter.
Oh my god.
So, spring is definitely the worst season for holidays.
You're only
You just got wrecked.
If we're only gonna measure things by holidays, you know?
No, that's not. I'm not saying we have to do that, but we got into this conversation.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a fair argument.
So we got one hand, we got Christmas, because I'm not even gonna count St. Patrick's Day. On the other hand, we got Halloween and Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I don't know. Here's the thing. Here is this thing.
What?
Here is my argument for Christmas. All right. And I don't even know if I'll be on the position after I say it, but I mean, Thanksgiving is, you celebrate Thanksgiving on November 25th.
Mm-hmm.
Halloween is becoming more and more common to extend Halloween to the month of October.
Yeah.
Which is where I think that argument is very fresh and very relevant. Christmas, however, like, there are literal debates on what day, like, Christmas starts. Like, there's memes about people, like, doing Christmas things in, like, November, like, before Thanksgiving. And people are like, stop, let Thanksgiving happen.
Well,
let Thanksgiving exist.
It's a season. The Christmas season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Season.
Like, you say that Christmas is one holiday.
I say it starts...
It's a pretty big holiday.
Yeah.
Like, it is all of December.
You
get to be festive for, like, 25 entire days.
I say it starts on... I'd say more than that. I'd say it starts on Black Friday. Once people are Black Friday shopping, everything's out. Yeah. Everyone's already in that mindset. Now, Black Friday has been bleeding earlier in the Thursday.
Dude, Black Friday is literally on Thanksgiving now. It's Black Thursday.
Right.
It's like Gray Thursday, Black Friday. Now there's Cyber Tuesday. Cyber Monday?
Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday.
I enjoy Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday, Taco Tuesday.
Amazon goes ham on those things. I love it.
Okay, so... I don't know. I still think I put winter at 1, autumn at 2, summer at 3.
Winter at 1?
I
thought we were saying fall at 1. We said fall at 1 at the beginning of this conversation.
I don't know. I mean, are we really going to give Thanksgiving that much credit? Because if all these people are just celebrating Christmas before Thanksgiving,
well, we're also not mentioning Columbus Day, aka Indigenous Peoples Day.
Of course.
So
Boxing Day, New Year. Winter has New Year's Eve.
Yeah. Okay.
And New Year's Day and Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it's a fun week. That week is always a fun week.
Dude, that's like the best 8 days of the year. It's right at the end.
Right.
I don't know.
Maybe
this be.
I think things are just placed everywhere they should be. I don't know when Arbor
Perfectly
Day.
balanced.
When's Arbor Day?
I would not. I don't know.
I'll look it up while you keep talking.
What the heck is Arbor Day again? Is that about trees?
I think so. Arbor.
I do not agree that they are perfectly balanced. I think spring is fundamentally lacking. I think summer. I think summer could use a nice August holiday.
Like your birthday? We should celebrate your birth. We all should.
No.
Arbor Day, at least in 2022, is... I don't know why it says Arbor Day 2022 in Nebraska. I don't know if they celebrate in particular, but it says Friday, April 29th.
Okay, so
spring's also got Arbor Day.
Spring's got Arbor Day.
Repping the Arbor.
Okay. I think from March to August, we're kind of losing. We're kind of like a little dry.
Well, that's really.
And I think from September to February, I think we're pretty dang good.
Yeah.
Like, you got, September. Honestly, September does not need a holiday. There's no need. I think September is perfectly fine. I mean, it has Labor Day, which is good.
Yeah.
Labor Day is good. I think September is just like night. Let the weather get nice and cold, and get the time to put on the fits and just like enjoy. Like I don't think September. I don't know how to describe it. I don't think September needs a season. And then you get into October and you're in the fall mood, and then comes Halloween and boom.
Right.
And then November comes in and Thanksgiving and boom. And then December comes in and you're just like overstimulated because wow, it's Holy Christmas and Santa's coming and Jesus was born and wow and oh wow, it's a new year and
Hanukkah.
Wow. And Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and Happy New Year, and then January comes and then you get to settle down.
And then Chinese New Year.
And then Chinese New Year. And then Australian New Year.
Right.
And then January comes, there's no holidays because like you just had like 1,800 of them in December. So you just get to relax. And then you got Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day.
Do not forget.
Groundhog.
He decides all.
Punxsutawney Phil. All right.
Meteorologists are stunned by his work.
What is a meteor? Meteorologists hate him.
I just put a picture. I like that meme. We just came up with a
meteorologists hate him.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
And then the next one was favorite holiday. The next question is favorite holiday.
My favorite's Christmas.
Christmas, yeah. If I were to put a second, I don't know. I mean, for me personally, I feel like Halloween has a lot of potential, but I just don't do much
anymore.
Yeah.
It used to be.
I mean, like, there's,
fun.
Yeah, like, I mean, obviously, Halloween's still significant to our demographic and age group. Like, we're not going trick or treating, obviously, but there's Halloween parties, and you dress up, and you can be like, I love the premise of Halloween. Like, you can dress up, like, you can be whatever you want for one day. It's like, whoa, you can be whatever you want. That's people get pretty creative with it, and go with the cultural trends or the memes of the year, and I love that stuff. But all we did was dress up as Star Wars and take pictures, which is awesome. But like,
there was a pandemic.
If I was just
pandemic.
If I was to choose between that and Thanksgiving, I'd probably pick Thanksgiving.
I'm sure we would have been invited to parties. Given that there wasn't a pandemic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
What are you gonna do?
What is a man to do? What toppings do you put in your pizza? Is number 16.
Almost always pepperoni and sometimes bacon. What about you?
Pep mush. Pepperoni and mushrooms.
Oh.
Or just mushrooms. Or just extra cheese. I'm pretty lenient. Or buffalo
usually
chicken.
Do extra cheese from what I've seen.
I do like extra cheese.
Yeah.
What would be your slogan if you ran for president? This one's weird.
If I'm supposed to ask immediately, just keep up the good work.
Keep up the good work.
Which is not really good if it's my starting campaign. I guess that'd be my re-election campaign.
I'd be like the red hair, dusk hair.
That's good.
Yeah.
You've thought about this before.
Well, that was my campaign slogan when I ran for president in 8th grade.
Did you win?
No, I lost.
Who did you lose to?
I lost to Mariah Graham.
Oh, okay.
And guess what she did as president? Nothing. She did nothing. And they were like, "Hey, Micah, you can be sergeant at arms." So I was like, "I don't know what that is. I don't even know what that is, but it's probably just some kind of loser second place trophy. I'll take it." And then I ran again for president in the 9th grade, and I won.
Okay, good.
Which is good.
We all love a comeback story.
We all love the comeback story.
Right.
Yeah, I literally would like message people like, "Hey, you should vote for me, red hair, does care," because I was a dweeb. What song is currently stuck inside your head?
Oh, that's weird.
I probably just put it back in there, didn't I?
I don't even know how to describe it. But if I'm answering truthfully, it's just this Tick Song song, and I can't even sing. It's just like a constant beat, like a and this girl singing, la li la 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 something. I don't know.
I had no idea what you were talking about.
I'll put it here. Give me 5 seconds. Okay, that song.
Okay,
I put it in.
So you're editing this episode?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
This episode.
Mine is Way Less Sad by AJR because it was playing on the radio when I was working, and now it's.
See, I don't know that one.
Don't you love it? Don't you love it? No, I ain't happy yet, but I'm way less sad.
I don't recognize it.
You don't recognize that?
No.
Oh, never mind. I just saying that for no freaking reason.
Other people know what you're saying.
It was way off key, so maybe it's
possible.
Yeah. Favorite candy?
It changes. Butterfingers if they're not too dry. Like, I don't like having to bite them too long. Usually it's because they're close to expiration.
Bro, I don't think I've ever seen you eat a Butterfinger. Ever. Good. I feel like I would have at some point.
As long as you're not laying a finger on my Butterfinger. Peanut butter Twix can be really good as well.
No, they're good.
Yeah. What about you?
Reese Cups. Reese Cups.
Have you ever had them cold? Do you like them cold?
They're good cold.
Yeah, they're...
Chocolate
is good cold. My mom taught me
chocolate's
that.
very good cold.
Yeah.
So when we were kids and mom was like, I'm not making dinner tonight. We're gonna get a pizza. So we get like the sheet pizza of Pudgies. With the party packs that come with wings and the drink. And obviously we were like candy. So mom's like, okay, we'll get like this bag of miniature Reese Cups.
Oh, okay.
And that was like staple in the household. Like if we got Pudgies, there were Reese Cups to go along with it. So everyone got the pizza, then we ate the pizza, and we're like, we're still hungry, so now we're going to go get the Reese Cups. And obviously she got a giant bag, so we didn't finish the Reese Cups. And she would put the rest in the fridge for some reason. And then we'd wake up in the morning, and I'd come downstairs and be like, are there any Reese Cups left? And I'd look at the fridge, and I'd be like, oh, there they are. And I'd just be eating cold Reese Cups. I'd be like, this slaps.
You're a genius,
this
Mom.
bussin'.
I'm pretty sure as a kid, I pretty much was like, my mom is so smart for this.
I don't know if it's at your quick fill, but like in most convenience stores I go to, they'll have Reese Cups like in the It'll be like a slogan, and be like they're good cold, and you open it up and there's like grab a thing of Reese's. I was like, that's smart. They're good cold. They're very good cold.
Right.
If you had
I need to know now. What's this question, Mike?
If you
now I need to know.
If you had to rip off one of your fingers, which one and from which hand?
Oh, it's gonna be off my left hand. I probably need a thumb. It'd be weird if there was a gap between one of my fingers, so I feel like I should probably pick the pinky. I'd still be able to turn the wheel. Yeah, probably left pinky.
Okay.
What about you?
Right ring.
Right ring. Why is that?
Well, I'm left-handed, so this guy come with the right hand, and I don't have to worry about sacrificing my wedding because the wedding ring goes on the left ring finger.
Or does it go on the left, or does it just go on the non-dominant?
No, left for love.
Left, okay.
Because the left ring finger is the only finger with a vein that connects directly to your heart.
Is that why?
I mean, that's a scientific fact. I don't know if that's why they do it, but I mean,
makes sense.
It would be cool if they did.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, yeah, so I don't have to worry about that. So I mean, other than that, the ring finger is pretty useless. I mean, come on, the ring. Who cares about the ring finger except for getting? It's literally called the ring finger because its only use is for you to get married and put a ring on it.
I guess so. Yeah.
You got like the thumb. I mean, like, come on, it's the freaking thumb, guys. The pointer finger, obviously. The middle finger, obviously. This sucker's in the middle.
Yeah.
And then the pinky. Who doesn't love the pinky? You know. And then
I'm a
ring
fan.
finger.
It's not that I'm not a fan.
It's also the weakest finger. Like if you you ever do this or you put it here, like you can't even.
That's fun though.
You can do this and you can't even lift your ring finger off the ground. Like I would do the middle finger, boop boop boop, pop it goes. Ring I have to pull my ring finger out for it to get even in this position, and it will not go up. The camera probably can't even see this, so I look like an idiot. But I'm right ring finger.
Right.
What color do you think looks best on you? For me, I think it's maroon. I think maroon and black are ones that I go to are maroon and black.
Black, whatever. Obviously, it shouldn't be near your skin color. So you want it a little far, so it's usually not something like peach. But
I very rarely will wear white unless I'm wearing something over it, like an overcoat. That's usually black.
Right. I like the whole neutral color, black, gray, white. I like it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure black would look best.
Black looks best on you.
Yeah.
Do you? Let me revert back to easy one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you play instruments? Yes. No. You don't.
I know how to play a couple. I could.
Oh, okay.
But the very simple songs, like on piano, I can do like "Ode to Joy."
If you were a Skittle, what color Skittle would you be and why?
Red.
And why?
Seems like the most dominant to me. It's the color of the whole package. He kind of knows what's going on. You never mistake its flavor.
Is there an orange Skittle?
Yes.
I'd be the orange Skittle.
Because of your hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, if you look at an orange Skittle and you look at me, I think you'll notice a lot of striking similarities.
I wish we could pick like an album cover for every episode, because then I would make it your face on a Skittle. that would be this episode.
we got the titles for the.
Oh, we can use a thumbnail. Yeah,
it's true. What's your most? I mean, this one. I mean, you probably need to take some time to think about it, but what's your most unpopular non-political opinion? So this would be like a movie opinion, or like a game theory opinion, or like an iPhone versus Android, like not politics. Mine is Wally, of course.
Right. Unfortunately, mine aren't usually unpopular. If I have an opinion on anything like that and I've argued with people, it's usually because the split is like 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm thinking about movies. I'm thinking about foods, music. Again, if I've ever argued with anyone or known it was worth debating, it was always like split down the middle.
Oh yeah, and that's the halfway point, and that's when you do the shameless promotion. If this was rapid fire, but it's not, so you don't have to.
I don't want to.
Oh, what's the best compliment you ever received? You don't have to answer that one if you don't want to. Unless you can think of it.
I don't know. I mean, I've had some nice ones. Like, people have complimented. Oh, have you ever had a girl compliment your handshake? Now that feels good, because they're like, "Oh, so firm," and I'm like, "Yeah." That happened to me a few months ago, and I was like, "You're damn right, it's firm."
I'm the man.
I rehearsed this when I saw you put out your hand 10 seconds ago. I knew exactly how to shake your hand.
Wow.
What about you? Unless you don't want to.
I don't know. I've received a lot of compliments. I think the most sincere and the ones that I've taken the most personally are the ones from people that people that have been in my cabin when I counseled, when I was their camp counselor. Because obviously it's a Christian campground, so there's a lot of like mentoring and like I'm like, if you guys have like family troubles or stuff like that, and you want to wake me up at 3 a.m. to talk to me about like you're more than welcome to. And like, so every once in a while something like that happens, and someone will be like, you know what, Micah, you genuinely made a difference in me today, and like just like simple things like that, and just
right that you help them.
Yeah, ain't no one ever compliment my handshake though, because I guess my handshake sucks. I got small hands. I have the weakest
Your
grip.
hands aren't small,
dude. My hands are small. Oh. Yeah,
unless mine are big,
dude. That is everybody's reaction. I tell them, ready? Oh. I could write a script. I could write a one-man play off of this. Ready? Person A, I have small hands. Person B, no, you don't. Hand comparison. Oh. Curtain call.
Well, I mean, what else is there really to say?
I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
But I did want to confirm it.
If a dog suddenly got the ability to talk, what do you think it would be the first thing it said? And I understand this is entirely circumstantial and where the dog is and if the dog, what kind of dog it is. But I mean, like, just be imaginative.
Yeah, not to imply that they're dumb, but I feel like they just be like, food.
Hungry.
They know what they want.
Scratch me.
I feel like they'd just be saying what they wanted, yeah.
Scratch me.
There's a Smosh video where this dog's like, he got the ability to talk, and he's like, give me the hot dog! Give me the hot dog!
Give me the hot dog!
He keeps bothering
Give me the hot dog!
Yeah.
I think I know what video you're talking about.
Maybe, yeah.
I think I do. We're at 50 minutes. I'll do a few more, and then we'll call it a day, and then we'll get some actual... Oh, wait, no, Aeon's coming in tomorrow. Tomorrow's already set.
Yep.
How many gallons of water do you think you can drink in 24 hours if you had to, like for your life sake?
So am I allowed to piss?
Someone you love is in danger, and you have to drink as many gallons of water in 24 hours.
Right. Am I allowed to piss?
Yeah, sure, you can piss. I don't care.
So you can keep going through me. I'm bad with estimates like that. Maybe 24 hours, 20. I feel like
20 gallons in 24 hours?
Yeah, because I can piss.
Are you insane?
I can piss. It would cycle through.
You can't piss out. Your piss isn't all water.
That's fine, though.
James, there's no way.
I have 24 hours, Micah.
Dude, that's 1 gallon an hour, James.
Yeah.
Like 1 gallon per hour.
An hour? I've got room.
James, there's no way.
I told you I'm bad at... Listen, dude, I told you I'm bad at estimates.
Dude.
But that
you're going to have to turn that number down. Like, at least 15 gallons.
You know what's sad? Is that, once again, you also said I had motive. Someone is dying or whatever. It's probably sad because I probably could do it, and you would just look like a total idiot. Because you would only do like 10 for your mom or something.
No,
come on.
I'm telling you, I think you would physically...
What's your number?
I think like 6, maybe?
These are amateur numbers.
James, I think you're underestimating how big a gallon is.
I think you're... underestimating what I can do.
Remember the Google questions video when...
Yeah.
Your metrics were a little off.
Yeah.
I think you're.
I know what a gallon is.
I don't know if you do.
I always picture a gallon of milk,
dude.
Good. Once each hour, I piss each hour. I think I can do it.
There's no way you're doing 20 gallons.
Why not?
There's no way. There's absolutely, dude. Listen, all right. How long is this podcast? An hour?
However long it can be.
It's around an hour though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so. One of these days, let's just bring on a gallon of water, and you can just drink it for the hour. And
yeah.
Okay, cool. We'll both bring gallons of water. We'll both bring gallons.
This isn't about you. You said 6 for 24 hours. That's once every 4 hours. Those are your numbers.
Yeah, that's a reasonable number right there, James.
Not necessarily.
Dude, your body can only hold so much water. You don't
just leave. You said I'm allowed to piss.
You don't piss.
It can leave my body.
You don't just piss pure water.
A majority of it is water.
But it's not all water.
I didn't say it is.
Dude, your body can't hold that much water.
The decibels on this mic are probably all up right now.
Dude, these decibels. At what age do you think someone officially transitions from middle age to old? And I used old very loosely.
Honestly, I say when you hit 60.
60?
Yeah. I say between 40 through 59, you're middle-aged.
Okay, and then 60 so you call a 60-year-old old?
Yes. Not very old. Just old.
That's fair. I don't know.
You've witnessed like 2 or 3 generations, I feel like.
That's true. I don't know. I feel like with the life expectancy, 65. Just keep it at the retirement age.
Yeah.
I say you're 60. You're probably on the cusp of old, but you're still, we'll call you middle-aged. Because like 60-year-olds can still look. I'm not saying 80-year-olds. I'm not saying 80-year-olds can't look good. When people are 80, but like.
Right. Do you know that Beatles song, When I'm 64?
No.
They sing, Paul McCartney's singing this song, When I get older, losing my head. Like, he kind of talks like when you're 64, you don't remember things and you mess up all the time and stuff. And I wonder if that's what 64 was like in, 50 years ago in Britain or something. Like, that was really old to them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Back then, you just got, a disease, and they're like, well, I guess you're going to die at 23.
Yeah, half your relatives are still in an iron lung.
Dude.
The 60s.
You ever watch Madagascar?
Yes. Yeah.
There's Madagascar 2 where they go to, Africa, and Melvin becomes, a doctor.
Who becomes a doctor?
The big old
Is
giraffe.
Mel a lion?
Melman's a giraffe.
Okay.
And he becomes, a doctor, but, they don't have any modern medicine. So if you get sick, you go to the dying hole, and you die. That's what I thought of,
I don't think
really old age doctors, because, they would just give you, cocaine for medicine.
That's what we said, cocaine
and they would do,
ketchup.
they do, I don't know, it's called, bloodlets. But, if there was something, if you had a disease or something, they would just cut you and you would just
drain
bleed.
your blood?
Yeah, drain your blood.
That's how George Washington had a sore throat. They drained his blood and he died.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so like, if you think about getting the vaccine, I'm just
Well, now we can't put ads on this. Because the ads are going to be promoting the vaccine.
I shouldn't have said that, but it was too good to resist.
We cut the stuff out. It's all good.
Let's just imagine, like, what were the, like, what did you have to do
remedies?
to become no, like, what did you have to do to become a doctor? Because obviously, like, doctors didn't know what they were talking about.
Well, you'd have to be literate, probably.
Oh, so
already
you could have to read. You can read.
Yeah, so that's probably just a third of the population.
I'd say basic math.
Well, what year are we talking about? We're talking about 1700s or 1900s?
Let's say the 16. When did George Washington get bloodlet and died?
Like 1799.
Yeah, so let's go to the 1700s. Doctors of the 18th century.
Yeah, so I feel
16th century.
This might be wrong.
18th century.
18th. I feel like this might be wrong, but let's just go with what I'm saying right now. Let's say only a third of the colonies can read. Okay, so right there, you got 33% of the population. You got to be able to read. You got to read these books that were only written maybe 20 years ago, probably, on how to do stuff. And I would imagine they're, I'm no historian, but I would imagine they're pretty loosely explained. And there's maybe only a few diagrams and stuff like that. There were colleges back then, Harvard's from the 1600s, I think, but I feel like you'd still be able to be a doctor in a small town and not have to go to college.
Yeah.
But someone had to have
there's no way
made you a doctor.
But there's no way they're going to college and being like, yeah, you just let the blood out. That'll do it.
Well, they were probably out of ways since the other way wasn't working, maybe.
I guess so.
What's funny is it's a sore throat.
I feel like any doctor in the 1700s was at least literate and knew basic math, and I can't guarantee they knew any more than that.
Yeah.
Honestly, like what else was there? Like, what's science? I mean,
there was
I guess
God. So I feel like
but when it comes to when it comes to medical practice,
they would sometimes just
Yeah, but if someone's praying over you, that's not a medical procedure. That's not what a doctor
feel like
does.
I don't know.
You don't call a doctor over to your house to pray over your sick son.
They bring priests.
Yeah, but a priest isn't a doctor is what I'm saying. The doctor comes to fix the son.
I'm just saying science was different back then, so I feel like...
Yeah, but I still feel like science and religion were... I don't know.
The colonies before the war? I don't know. I don't think so. I think they would have tried something like that.
I guess. But, would that be the doctor? Would that be the doctor doing that, or would that be someone beside the doctor?
I don't know.
I just can't... I mean...
I wouldn't rule it out.
Oh, no, certainly not.
Right.
Clearly we have some research to do. Maybe there's someone's watching is like, these idiots. Obviously, it was
we're
this
saying
and
we
this.
don't know. It's fine.
We're openly admitting that we're dumb.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't know the answers. But I do know the answer to this question. When will the podcast end? The answer is right now. Because we're 58 minutes in, and it's midnight. And I would like to sleep.
Okay. Ask one more question. Let's do one more question.
One more?
Yeah.
You want me to go right to the next one?
Yeah, sure.
Are you sure?
100%.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Describe the first time you remember puking.
And we're going to end it on that note since the cameras failed.
All right.
I don't remember.
Tomorrow, a special guest comes on, and we'll drink to that. What will we be drinking? And to what? These are important questions. Have a great night.